Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Doctor Wu Intelligence Officer. This is the shattered glass version of a Soundwave figure. So because he's not licensed by Hasbro or Takara, they can't call him by his proper names. This is a third-party company and they make Micromaster scale sized transforming figures. This little figure, which I'm going to show you in a second, is of course a smaller version of the Generations version of Soundwave, which of course was a smaller version of the eHobby Japanese exclusive that I will bring in again in a second. Now, we've already had a Soundwave figure from Doctor Wu, and this is this. There's a video of him on this channel, but funnily enough, he came packaged with a Beachcomber figure, which is completely different. So, as I say, the artwork for these is stunning. They do come packaged exactly like this in a little clamshell. That is, of course, Shattered Glass Blaster, which, as I've said, will be in a separate video. So, this is him in his little bag. I've just took him out of there just to speed the little video up a little bit. I love the fact that they've even got the detail of the headband on the figure. Now, as I say, these are Micromaster scale. They are tiny. I mean, to give you an idea, that is a Generation 1 Minibot that towers over him. If you're new to Doctor Wu figures, the best way I can describe them is they are like the old Takara World's Smallest Transformers. And yeah, because they transform. That's an Earthrise Micromaster, which again, as you can see, is much bigger. This again though is a new set, and the reason why I've gone for this is because I love a different mold. And of course we've even got the little cassette box, which I'm going to show you in a second. So with regards to the figure, the head is on a ball and socket, which will go up and down. It will turn side to side, same as the shoulders. They will give you a full T. They will go all the way around. The waist will swivel. The legs are on ball and sockets. There's even a hip skirt there. Yes, there is. I was just thinking if it was part of the leg, but no, there's actually a hip skirt on these tiny little figures. It'll kick all the way back. There is a knee bend, and there's an ankle tilt and rock as well, which is crazy for, you know, the size exactly that of this particular little figure. He comes with a collector's card. Typically I've just picked up the wrong one. He comes with, where is it? It's this one, isn't it? This is your Soundwave one, Intelligence Officer they're calling him, and I believe it's in English at the bottom now as well. Yes, there it is. So if I can get that into focus, maybe you can pause and read that there. It's quite awkward to see that. They do come with instructions because the transformation processes, some of them it can be a little bit fiddly. They're not too difficult, but yes, they're definitely a little bit fiddly. Right, what I'm going to do now is, it looks like I've got to pop all these off, join them together. I'm going to do that very quickly off camera, and he's going to be in his alternate mode when we come back. Okay, then we're back and we're in our alternate modes, and I just want to quickly show you something because I've got to confess these completely just confused me, because obviously we've got rumble there. I love the fact that obviously it's white, so there's no argument at all. I think that's actually either eject or rewind. This is definitely ram horn, and this is where I got a bit confused because obviously I was thinking these should only be with Soundwave. That's definitely laser beak, and then I wanted to show you this. They just simply fit together by these two little tabs like so. So that, I think, is Ravage. And then what we've got here by the looks of it is a steel jaw as well. So we've got a complete mix, which I think is great in one way. And if I have a look at the red ones as well, it's pretty much exactly the same in red. So it's up to you how you want to use and how you want to display them. Obviously they don't transform because they're smaller than fingernails. They're tiny, but the detail on them is quite a bit of fun. I've zoomed in a lot to be able to get these in, but yeah, I just wanted to show you that because it did confuse me with the fact obviously we had some of Blasters and indeed some of Soundwaves. Now what I like about this, and there is a separate transformation tutorial video in the original of this, look at this, it's tiny. Everything, they even copy, as I say, the fact that they use the shoulder accessory to fill in a gap on the back. Right, to give you an idea, as I say, pretty much how big this is, that's a Takara World's Smallest Alert. That is a Takara World's Smallest Optimus. Now if I bring in you know, some tiny figures, what I would class as tiny figures, that's your core class Optimus Prime. So now hopefully you've got an idea of just how small these figures are. And again, I think that's why I do really like them, because they're fun, they're easy to transform. I'm going to reverse transform him for you in a second. There is some more Doctor Wu figures just to give you an idea of the crazy range that they've got. The only negative, I think, as I say, is the fact that they're not licensed by Hasbro or Takara, but hopefully these will then give Hasbro and Takara the kick up the bum to start making the world's smallest again, because that's all these are. So, I mean, they've even got obscure figures like Hauler, G2 Sandstorm. There is an animation accurate Galvatron, and fully enough, there is the little Beachcomber from the original set. So they display all really well together. They display even better with Titan figures due to their size. Right, hopefully you'll be able to see this. I'm going to take him back into robot. It's still fairly simple. Fold that down, disconnect the foot from there, and then turn that around. Same on this side, fold this down, disconnect the foot because it's tabbed in, turn that around, bring the arms around, bring the head up, take this off the back, and then of course reattach the shoulder part there. But what I need to do now obviously is zoom back out like so, and then just lift it up a little bit more just to finish off the video. Bring in these in robot mode, and again a few other figures just to give you an idea of how big these are. So that's a New Age Optimus Prime. These are all Doctor Wu. That's a small deluxe because Hound obviously isn't the biggest. Neither, of course, is Studio Series Bumblebee. But I think that's pretty much all there is to show you with these guys. Simple, fun, great desk bots, great to be used with Titan figures. And again, they're fun in their own right. This was a look at the Shattered Glass. Just realised, haven't brought these back in. Need to bring these in for you, the original ones. To give you an idea of how much smaller he is, this is the Shattered Glass Soundwave figures and the Doctor Wu. There you go, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take care.